Okay, so today we're here with our second episode. Welcome to City Post Unlocked. I am Artemxs, and we are sitting with
Top General, Mr. Handson.
When I did a little deep dive on you, all right, because I had to find tea, I felt like an investigative journalist. Found out your middle name and all, but we're not going to put his government out there. It's okay. We'll leave that one. But I do want to ask, and y'all know the first thing I'm going to get into. Is it true you're a Pisces?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you feel as though being a Pisces, they're typically known to be like imaginative, creative, kind of like lost in their own world? Would you say that's true?
Yeah, you can say that.
Would you think your creativity or like being lost in your own world helped shape what you could be in life?
To a certain extent, because ain't nobody really gonna believe anything that you tell them. So you say something that's out of the ordinary, ain't nobody gonna believe it as long as you believe in you. So
I love that.
Yeah.
So I also looked up and it said that in high school, you was able to deadlift 350 pounds, right? I don't know where those stats came from. And honestly, I have no references to sports, so I wouldn't even know if those numbers were true, false, or a stretch of the both, right? But what I'm thinking is, does that number still hold true? Or do you think because with the demolitions, you picking up junk, all of this weight, all of this stuff, that the number is gone up? Would you know what it is? Or you just know it's up there?
About 415 now. 415, something like that.
That's like 4 of me, so I'm highly impressed, okay? Would you say participating in football when you were younger helped establish like your work ethic?
Oh yeah, I say
discipline?
that all the time because like you see what's going on. This is like baby stuff. So we'll walk in and all of this will be filled up. So when you working through it, like mentally, you like, man, that's a lot. Or when you first see it, that's a lot. But playing sports, I always think about like, when I be doing this, I always think about like them hard workouts I have and things like that. And I just snap into that mental mind frame as I'm working out or something like that.
And helps you push through. How long do you have? Because you look at a project and you're overwhelmed and you're like, this is so much to do, even though you're trying to call this light work. How long do you be having to like turn around a project?
We do whole houses, row homes, 1,500 square feet, 2.5 days. Something like this, 3.5 days. We be out of here tomorrow. Oh. It was a whole clean off, like hoarder house, like off a TV show.
Yeah.
Walk in here, we cleaned the whole house out top to bottom first. Then we stripped everything down, as you can see. We're gonna finish this strip of the back wall, the front wall, then I'm gonna come make it look real pretty. You see all that stuff, all them little strips on the wood? All that's gonna be gone. All the dust's gonna be gone. It's gonna look real good.
Like y'all can't see because I got a mask on, but under here I'm geeked. All right, he's talking about this stuff, and I'm so excited. I love like home improvement and all of that. When you said 2-3 days, I thought you was gonna say like 2.5 weeks. Like I thought it was gonna be a long turnaround.
Funny thing, like my first job, I lied to the guy. I told him I knew what I was doing because I wanted to do it. It took me about 2.5-3 weeks to do the first job. Every 2 days I'm hitting him. Yo, I need some money. I left, went to Puerto Rico in the middle of the job, came back, it was going down. So now, that's crazy. We came a long way from then. We get that done. Like now, we in and out.
Now that you have your own team and you're in a position with more authority, if someone on your staff just dipped and went to Puerto Rico for the week and came back, you letting it slide because you've been there? Or you're like,
circumstances.
That's fair.
Circumstances. You got to put that notice in. You can do what you want.
Do you have like a driving force behind what helped you be where you are today? Or like the possibility of even being there? Because I'm gonna let you figure it out.
It's a few reasons like why I do this and why I push, because it ain't easy. Like no matter how easy you make it look, no matter how many times you may do it, no matter how many people you may get done, it ain't easy at all. My driving force, I would say my main driving force is the fact that I do not want to go back to normal employment, for one. I don't want to do it.
Oh my God.
I did years in prison where I worked under circumstances that I didn't want to work under, 42 cents an hour. Then I come home, do another job, and I'm working for like $14 an hour. I'm back-breaking work though. And like, at the end of the day, as long as I do this right and I figure it out right, we ain't gonna have to look for no more work. We're gonna be established, contracts and things like that. Plus, I got these guys right here. They don't want to go back to employment either. These are really like my family right here. I'm around these people more than I'm around most people. Like you're around, like even when I'm not working, these are the people I spend my time with. You know what I'm saying? So that's my driving force. I want to be able to employ every man that I know and love. If you want a job, you ain't gotta go to them streets. Like, I started hands-on trucking sitting in the prison. I was sitting inside, I wrote down hands-on, and then it was a long story. Hands-on trucking, it just stuck with me. So then I made promises to people. Like, when you come home, I got a good job, well-paying job for you. We gonna make it shake. And one of those people, he got about 3-4 years, that time ticking. That's motivation for me though.
Yeah.
That's what drive me, just things like that, be able to take care of, because the money gonna come. It's easy to make money. I done met so many people doing this where I could make a call, hey, can I come work for you? Make it, money gonna come. But to establish something that's gonna mean something to the people that know you and the people that's around you, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
And that's what make me wake up every day. Even like when I go through it, I be going through it, and believe me, I be going through. I jumped in this field of work with no contacts, no nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, so you live and you learn, you get through it, get it done.
That's good. I love that hearing your story. You still trying to put yourself out there, because you know a lot of people would use that story as an excuse to live the same life that people tell you you're gonna end up living. You know what I mean? So the fact that you want to pursue your dreams on top of something, you know, that's kind of stacked up against you, that's real good.
Absolutely.
What would you say your dreams have changed from like being younger? Like say you was younger, you're like, I want to be an astronaut or something like that.
Your dreams change. Your dreams gonna change a lot, honestly. And the day that you stop dreaming, that's the day that you done. That's the way I see it.
Would you say you achieved the dream of having your own business?
Yeah, but that wasn't the dream though.
No, what was the dream?
I knew I was gonna do that. That was the easy part.
Yes, okay.
I ain't established the dream yet. That's the easy part. The dream is, so right now we 5 years in, so we beat a certain point already. We beat the point that most people don't make it to. We passed that. We rolling on year 6. So my dream is to, when I look up, it's established. My sons gonna know what they gonna do. Like, this is y'all's. Y'all got your own crew, y'all got your trucks, y'all doing this. Y'all ain't gotta even go through the struggles that we went through. That's my dream, honestly. So my dream, it's gonna take a couple years for my dream to come to fruition. I'm cool with that though.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Can you tell me about a project you're most proud of?
I'm most proud of a project that we got burnt on.
Oh? Tell us more.
Because I couldn't
now I'm
think,
intrigued.
I ain't think that we could. Like I said, when I first learned, it was a lot of things. I'm just like, because I know I could do anything. It's just about when I'm going to get the chance to try to either mess up or learn again or figure it out. But it was this house, 3-story house. It's down North Philly over there, 5th and York.
Okay.
So the roof collapsed, like from the 3rd story, and the house was basically snapped in half.
Oh.
So it was no floor like how that is, but the joists and everything was gone. So it's like a big hole from the 3rd floor going all the way to the basement.
Oh, wow.
All the way in there. They done took the roof off and threw all the stuff in there, and it rained on us. I'm in the charm, like. But we made it through. It took us about 9 days, and we made it through that. We got it done. And then we got burnt. Then we got burnt. It ain't going to happen again. Lessons learned, but we got burnt. But at the end of the day, that's when I knew. I said, all right, we could do anything. We got paid. I made sure everybody got compensated. But that's when I knew, like, yeah, we could do anything. Everything else, this would just be open and shut for me at this point. Open and shut, open and shut, open and shut.
I love your will to keep going, because again, a lot of people will see challenges that they face and they're like, that's a sign to let go or to give up, or like, I guess it's not meant to be. But you're using that as like a pedestal to keep pushing on to the next thing. That's a great way to be. Would you say that your company focuses on working with other Black-owned businesses like subcontractors and vendors? Is that something important to you, or?
I don't really care about Black-owned businesses. I mean, my view on Black-owned business, people that run around saying Black-owned businesses sound crazy to me, honestly.
No, I feel
like,
it.
oh, my business is Black. That sounds crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like,
if you're gonna support your people, support your people. Like,
right?
You ain't gotta run around. That's basically like begging. I look at it like begging, damn near. Like, naturally, you're gonna deal with Black people because our community that we live in. And if you want to go work with bigger corporations, obviously the color of the people gonna change on the way. But the field of work I'm in, like black people, high positions, low positions everywhere. So that don't really matter to me. It's mostly Mexicans in the field. Like I don't. It don't make no difference to me. Like it don't make no difference to me. Money come green and blue and pink.
I'm with it. I'm not mad at all. I understand that black-owned business comment. A lot of people won't because for me, it's like that's your business.
Absolutely.
Why every time I'm making a statement or I'm just trying to do something, it has to make a statement because I'm black. Now It's a black-owned business. It's the thing. It's my dream. I'm trying to chase. Like let it just be, or something.
That's exactly how I see it.
But have you faced personal prejudice when trying to secure a job or like a project development?
My whole thing be I don't like these old heads in this field, and I say it all the time. Them old heads, they don't like us, and that's cool. And I don't like them because they know that they days numbered. Y'all know y'all days is numbered because we're on y'all bumper. At the end of the day, that's the only prejudice that I face. Them old heads don't want to share the money, and that's perfectly fine with me because it's more than enough out here for all of us. If y'all want to share the money, share the money. It's so real. I done saw things like other business owners. They won't even call you for a job that they won't go do. That they know they gonna miss. They won't even let you get it. Like, all right, I'm gonna just let it pass.
Damn.
That's the type of prejudice that I see in this field. Like they don't really like us youngins like that.
I feel it. Because they're always like, it's something more you can learn. You're moving too fast.
That's cool. We the best at what we do.
But I'm not mad. Ageism is something, I feel like age is nothing but a number. So I take ageism over colorism any day. Since a lot of people in the city do face challenges, like you personally, growing up in Philly, I'm sure developed a sense of character in you where you were like, I'm not worried about that stuff. And Philly's very ethnic and such. But for the young people trying to grow up and like, be in this field or feels like, they have certain things stacked against them, whether it's color or confidence or whatever the case may be, what would you give that young person? What kind of advice? What would you tell them?
I'm going to just tell them my phone always open. Before any step that you want to take, that you think you're going to make money or lose money from, call my phone. My phone open. My phone more than everybody knows. A couple of y'all that have made them calls to me and y'all know how I do. I tell you everything through and through. And I just know that's what I wish I could have had.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Two of my guys, they just started their own little junk removal. Start their own junk removal business. Come from me. They've been with me since they was like 17, 18, like 23 now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the things I would tell them. Just know that I'm here for you. Don't be scared to ask questions, and you will be successful. Don't be scared to say them numbers that's out there, because you will get intimidated. Say the number. Go ahead and say it. They gonna pay it, or they not gonna pay it. But just say the number. Because how can you? A man told me, how can you make 100,000 if you're scared to ask somebody for 10,000? That's a real, because you might be thinking in your head like, no, they're not gonna give me that. That's a lot of money. Like, bro, that's what it costs. That's literally what it costs to do. Like, don't be intimidated. Have no fear. And know that it's not easy. It ain't easy.
Yeah.
Have no fear. You keep some good people around you. You keep this right here pumping and this strong, you're going to be A-okay.
He talking to me. He don't know, and y'all can't see under here, but I'm like, okay, mental note. What are some core values, like within yourself, your own type of foundation, would you say, that has helped you be successful in your business? We already established work ethic and like follow through, help come in with sports, but just your character on your own. Would you say there's anything like, they're like, you need confidence and math and whatever, and you can have a great life?
I don't believe that I'm successful yet. I don't believe that, not even to the first extent. I don't believe that I'm successful yet. I know I will be, and the things that help me realize, I just honestly believe the greater the hardships, the greater the reward. And that's just embedded in me. Like, that's my soul core. The greater the hardship, the greater the reward. I believe that you're going to get compensated for the pain that you're going to go through, as long as you don't complain while you're going through it. You deal with it straight on.
Yeah.
That's just... And if you go through that, in the end, you should be cool. I ain't get there yet. I'm still on our journey, but I believe if you go through that, in the end, you'll be cool. Keep your faith first, keep your family second, money third, and you keep going.
All right. And I believe that also, actually. Like, your capacity for pain, in my opinion, is equal to your capacity for light. So if
Absolutely.
you're going through all this pain, it's only to hit that utmost high at one point.
You got to. You gotta go through pain. It's a part of life. It's part of life. Pain is necessary.
You don't deem yourself yet successful, even though some people might view you that way. And you know, they say like people in Philly or Blake people or young people or whomever it might be won't amount to much, right?
Right.
And you say you're not successful yet, but what would amounting to something look like? What would success look like to you?
If we talk about business terms, I'm not successful. I believe I'm successful in terms of beating a lot of odds that was put in front of me. Beating a lot of odds. I mean, I'm successful in ways that people look at me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. I have children. My children are happy. I'm successful in those manners.
In terms of work, what success for you would be like 100 contracts in a year, or like being able to redo some historical site.
Just being able to have comfortable, consistent work for my guys, consistent work and trucks to pass on and just continue to grow. Like I said, once we get there and all our kids is grown and all our little cousins is grown, that we got a ball that we could pass right to them. That's like success to me. And just not having to go back to that, like not having to go back to like on traditional employment. Like, I don't think nothing wrong with it. I just don't believe that that's what I was here for. So I don't care if I'm down on my last cent. I'm not going that way. I know that my mission is greater and bigger. I worked the job. I did it. I went crazy damn near working the job. I couldn't do it.
I agree with you 1,000%. Like, somebody got to be the manager at McDonald's. It just not going to be one of us.
Not going to be me.
All right. You mentioned at this place you was doing like full gutting, and it's gonna take you maybe a day more. What are you doing this? Is it just like a rehabilitation, or
what they gonna do is they gonna rehab it. So about next week sometime they gonna come frame it up and put mechanics through, PEX for the water, insulation. They're gonna put different PVC pipes for the HVAC and all that. Then they're gonna put the insulation in, throw the sheetrock on, spackle it, paint it, throw the floors down. They're gonna do all that.
even though you're here for the specific task you're doing, you do have an umbrella of things that you can do.
Absolutely.
So because they kind of all go together, like you could remove junk from a spot, then you could, you know, fix the place up. Have you ever done like a top to bottom?
I've never done a full, complete top to bottom.
Okay.
Just me.
Yeah.
Per se, just me. However, 70-80% of the time when I lock in with a client, I'm there from beginning to end of the job doing things. Like it's always things that we could do.
Do you ever, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Do you ever like swoop back around the project to see how it finished? Like, are you curious to see how it ends?
Absolutely. Like, I don't be too curious no more because they all really starting to look the same now. But I spent nights in these houses down there before trying to come back. It's a lot of houses. I ride all around through the city because I've been doing this for 6 years now, like going on 6 years. So we did our fair share number of houses. So I done seen a lot. I done been in people's houses. Like, oh yeah, I did this, John.
Oh, that's cool. Would you say it's important to you to do like a small house, a big house, or, you know, and get like different kind of projects under your hand or different like styles of housing? Like, oh, opportunity to work on a Spanish house or whatever. But like, I meant Spanish style architect people, not Spanish people's houses.
I could exactly.
Or would you rather have like something that impacted the neighborhood? Like, you wouldn't care if it was a huge house, but say you fix like a bando on a block and you're like, okay, at least
we always in bandos. Like, yeah, I look at it all the same. Like, I like to be well versed because, like I said, I like to pride myself straight up and down. We are the best demolition crew. Straight up and down, we the best demolition crew in the city of Philadelphia. Ain't no cutting it. Hands-on trucking is number one. Nobody does a better job than us. Why do you say that? I say that because I'm well versed in every type of demolition. I done been in every houses, from the county houses, from these houses, from the old brick houses, from plaster, even these right here. Like, as you can see, usually stuff like that don't be hanging. this house is done with chicken wire. I know that. You go to Jersey, all the corners and stuff is done with chicken wire, so it's harder to take off. These bathrooms and stuff is done with chicken wire. These people, like, they get in this stuff, and like I said, we the best because we're well versed. I was doing things that I wasn't qualified to do in the beginning, and we still was doing it done.
Yeah.
Still was getting it done. So I like to take pride, and I like to work in all different spots because you learn things. You learn. And that's what make us the best. We learn.
Yeah.
We learn. We always willing to learn, and we do every job like it's our first or last job. We take pride in us.
That's good. Y'all work with heart and integrity. Is really what's coming through here.
Ain't no doubt.
So in Philadelphia, illegal dumping has been an issue. Would you say?
Run it up.
Would you say that's a problem for you?
No.
No, all proper business practices here,
there ain't no
people.
problem
Don't
for me,
judge,
no.
don't assume.
I'm just gonna put it in the number. They be coming around. She keep trying to tell y'all I'm coming in them houses and giving y'all that number. Y'all be like, oh, my man gonna do it for $5,000. All right, good. That's why y'all see all that stuff on the streets. You don't want to pay them numbers. You gotta put it in a tab. You see, I got the dumpster outside, the dump truck around the corner.
I do. Y'all will catch it in the B-roll.
Yeah, that's how it go. You get what I'm saying? So illegal dumping ain't really a thing. It's just because the dump companies going up on everybody. And when the dump companies go up on everybody, we got to go up. And the people don't be wanting to pay, so they do the job and they throw it on the street. Like me, I got ways around that. I got a few ways around that, but that's a whole nother story.
There are nonprofits in Philadelphia like North 10 that have initiatives where they'll give vouchers out to people who need it so that you don't have random toilets in the middle of the street. So that's always, an opportunity that is out there. All right, so running a business with this many moving parts, you doing these gigs, you got these quick turnarounds and all this kind of stuff. What do you do to like decompress and recharge and just like be a 28-year-old living a life?
Things. I mean, I like to read. I like to pray. I take walks.
Yeah.
I mean, boxing is really my thing. I just sit there and watch boxing. Don't call my phone.
Oh, I thought you meant you want to box.
I box too.
Oh, okay.
I box too, but like when I sit down and watch it, it's more therapeutic. Don't call me. Because I ain't even watching the sport. I'm watching science. My mind get to be off sun up. Because any other time, like from sun up to sundown, started my day at 5 o'clock today.
Oh, yeah.
My phone started.
As in you woke up at 5?
Every day this week, I've been.
Or you was in the car ready to leave at 5?
That's about time my phone ringing. That's when I gotta other call everybody, make everybody else from start to finish. That don't stop until after I look at that. My mental don't change until after I get in the shower. Once I take a shower, all right, then I can chill.
Yeah.
But then I still might got things I gotta do. I gotta deal with things like thinking about payroll, thinking about my cost of supplies that I spent, thinking about the cost of the dumps that I got, still got to plan other jobs. Like all of that is parts. I still got kids and family and things like that. Household things. Like it's a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what it feel like to be a regular 28-year-old. Like I had a child early, so I never was really thinking with my age bracket.
Definitely.
Really like I was telling my cousin, I'm like, bro, at 17, I'm thinking I got a kid. I'm thinking about a house and a car. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking at the end game, we gonna smile in between, of course, but it ain't really much that I could say like things as far as fun. I say to be a 28-year-old, be around my family, my children. That's really about it.
That's good head on your shoulders.
Other than that, I'm always doing this.
Always on the move. Adjacent to the company we've been talking about, which is your construction business and the removal and the jack of all trades, hands-on, all right?
Right.
You also have a hands-on all-natural relief cream I was hearing about, right?
No doubt.
Would you say that having that cream was inspired by the fact that you're constantly using your hands and you're active and you're moving, so it was like a natural segue? Like, oh, we could use this?
It was that mixed with me. I don't like to take medicine. I don't like to take pills.
Oh, agreed.
I don't like no pills. The Tylenol, I'm cool. I don't like
God,
no
I agree with you
pills.
100%. I don't take Advil, none of that.
So I wanted to find a own, like even right now, my hand is killing me. I'm about to go put some on when I get back home. But I wanted to find something that could soothe my pain where I ain't got to take no pills, you know what I'm saying, or do nothing like that to soothe it. So one day I'm in the kitchen, like I always heavy, like you said, imaginative. I get super imaginative. I start jumping and putting concoctions together. Figured out we came with hands-on relief cream. Then I
cool.
start testing on a few family members that had a couple situations, tragic situations, and everybody said it worked. You know what I'm saying? So we tested against gunshot wounds, arthritis, sciatic nerve pain, back pain, car accident victims. Guy got ran over by a car before.
Oh, wow.
Your girl might have pushed you down the steps. Like, no, I'm playing. But no, it definitely worked. It definitely worked. That's hands-on relief cream.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's just something else to throw on there. Something else to throw on there.
Yeah, and I was reading about it. Got like shea butter and eucalyptus and
Everything all natural.
you know, right? It smells good. I just want to take a whiff.
Made
All
by
right.
these hands.
I did notice.
I'm gonna make sure you get yours.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Make sure you get yours.
Thank you. I did notice that on the hand cream, it was like a fist holding like the medicinal sign of, you know, the wings and the two snakes, like the common sign everyone should know. But what I also noticed with your trunking company, it's a fist holding a chain. What does that represent to you?
The chain to me represent the link. The link, we put them in together and we work. A chain will always been looked at as something that's hard. You can use a chain for anything. You put them links together, you could use a chain as a tool, as a weapon, as security, as anything. And you got the fist. That's just to let you know, anywhere you see this fist, that's us, togetherness. With the chain, you hold the link, and togetherness, you can do anything.
Yeah.
That's what that hands-on means.
All right. I like that. I also noticed, because, you know, I had to stalk you a little bit, get ready for the interview. All right. In some of your videos, one of your videos actually, you joked and you said that this was charity work for bad kids, like to hang out with you. How important, that was completely a joke, but how important is it for you to get the youth like active and hands-on and involved?
I let the young boys work. I just had a 15-year-old with us in the last house, an 18-year-old with us in the last house. I like the youngins. Like one of my guys in there came, well, he out there when he was 17, something like that. Like,
Yeah.
I love the kids. Baby.
How important is it to you to like involve the community?
It's very important to involve the community because they're the people that you see every day. How you gonna go outside and talk down on somebody and talk down about somebody's hard times or shortcomings if you don't want to even reach your hand out to help them? That don't even make no sense.
Right.
So you basically part of the problem too. You outsourcing the work that can help the people. That's how I look at it now. You can't make the people drink the water at the same time, but you can at least try.
Yep.
But the kids, these kids is brilliant. They smart. You always get the youngins involved.
Does it feel like extra special to you? Kind of like, it doesn't even have to be extra special, but like you come across as a good person, so I'm sure you do feel it in your heart when someone,
it's mandatory.
yeah, when you get to like mentor someone, so it's like one less person on the street or like one less person doing something unproductive.
If God put these people in front of you and they need help, you got the power to help them. That's damn near mandatory. If you shy away from that, you can block your own blessings. You know how many things I do for people that I don't want to do? Like I'd be mad damn near doing it, but I'm like, I can't. I was put in this position.
Yeah.
I was put in this position, like the name the general. I never named myself that. My homies start calling me that because I always help people.
Yeah,
people that help
out.
people out, and it just stuck. You get what I'm saying? So as long as you embrace the positions that you put in, you should be all right. You should soar a little bit higher. So things like that, like helping these young boys that we see every day, that's damn near mandatory.
Yeah.
Even something as simple as, like I tell them all the time, you go play basketball with the young boy. Even when he walk by, you stop him for 2 minutes and just joke with him. That might help him.
Right, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Something as simple as that. So there's a lot of different ways you can help the community. Everybody always think it's about money and money. So there's a lot of ways.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids don't need money. They need love. They need guidance. Like it ain't really a money issue going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they looking for community, looking for attention. You talking about this, I'm getting a vision of like the old heads who used to let the kids come in and like sweep their floors in the barbershop or something like that. And it's like a lot of people don't have that safety of like somewhere to go.
They the type men that I come from though. I come from them type men. All the young boys that run into me, they always know. Y'all can call me if y'all need me.
Yeah.
Y'all want to work, come to work. It ain't. Y'all need guidance, call my phone. It's not that serious. I be in these high schools sometimes talking to them kids. Like all the kids already know how I get.
That's good.
Yeah, they know how I get.
I love that you give back.
Yeah, they know how I get that.
I also seen in a video, okay, where you said never have a boss have equity. And I think that's actually like a smart move that everyone should have moving forward. Like, cause like you said, I understand the employment thing. I feel that a lot where I'm just like, I know like the next step out there, I don't necessarily know what it is, but you know, it's out there. But what was the defining moment for you that was like, I'm not working
when
for
I was
anyone
sitting there
else?
looking at my
Like,
check and realized I couldn't go over like $800. I'm like, damn, I've worked every day this week. I'm at like $950. Like, I can't make $1,000 with the job. I was like, at least if I build something, the people that's with me, they're going to make, as I make more, y'all going to make more. This is the beginning. Once we grow up, you got your own crew, you got your own crew, you got your truck. And we've been there before. I lost 4 trucks twice back to back.
oh,
Like
damn.
4 trucks here this year, lost 4 trucks this year. And every single year, take these keys, take these keys, take these keys. Everybody making more money is more employment, is more movement. The more you can delegate responsibility, the more that you can run around and things. So once I realized those things, it was like, that's just what it is. And I don't want to go back to my job. I just don't want to. I will be on a truck on a CDL before I be doing, like, I'm cool, but I ain't got no plan B. This is plan A, B, C to Z. Only hands on relief in there, but this is what it is. That's just what it is. Hands on trucking, that's just what it is.
Did you know it would be construction? Like, were you always like, you know, woodworking as a kid or crafting or something? Like,
I always knew
or
that.
you just was like, I could be good at this.
As a kid, I never was really into construction. I was more so into sports. Salesman. I'm like a salesman. Like, I
Okay.
would sell damn near anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a salesman. My uncle used to take me to sell t-shirts with him. But I knew, like I said, when I was sitting in the prison, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna make my money. I knew that if you bought a van, you always gonna have money. So at first I'm thinking like, I'm gonna just buy a van and move people refrigerators and clean out people's garages. And that's really what it started off as.
Yeah.
But then the demolition, and I remember telling this crazy, that's why I say don't ever listen to these old niggas. I hate them. Don't like like a lot of these old heads, I really can't stand. I was sitting in a prison, I told the old head, like, yeah, I'm gonna start a demolition company. This nigga looked me in my face and tell me it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't as simple as you think it is to get started. Getting started, the easiest part about it. Oh, you gotta do this. I'm like, I always knew I was gonna go this way, but once I lied and I was in it, and I'm like 7,000 in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I realized like, that's just what it is. You know what I mean?
So you can settle a debate for me because I'm under the impression that you can just get started. You could look at your family, your friends, and you could go to them for your initial like customer status type of situation. And eventually as you get established, you get buzz around, you can create an LLC. But the other person is under the impression that you have to have the LLC before you can even touch anything in relation to the business.
That's not true.
You tell us how it goes.
That's not true, especially in like service-based businesses, like things that your community need. You could just get money in your community, and then your name gonna branch out. Like it's simple math. And then once you get established, you need your LLC for like your banking, your paperwork, and things like that. You ain't gonna be able to open no business bank account with LLC and like tax purposes. But to get started, you could walk outside and pour a lemonade. I'm selling lemonades tomorrow. Like it ain't rocket science. People just be thinking harder. People be having that fear of not having a safety net behind them. So they're like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. It ain't never no perfect time to do anything.
Yeah.
You hear that all the time. There's never no perfect time to do anything. Really.
The perfect time is the time you decided to be. And basically what he just said is, I was right. So
What's the
let's keep
saying? The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. Like, best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now.
Oh, yep, because then you didn't know and now you do.
Right.
So we're gonna wrap it up with the last question, and I think it's completely fitting. So you've been with this company for about 5-6 years. When you say like looking forward the next 5 years, where do you see that? Do you see like more staff? Do you see
5 years? 5 years, we should have about 5 to 10 trucks, good trucks, constantly out every day. We're probably about 3 times bigger. and we will be the #1 demolition company in Philadelphia. We already the best. We just ain't #1 yet.
Yeah.
But that's what the next 5 years looking like for us. Work, work, work until we get it right. Hands on trucking. You can look for hands on trucking on the road. We're gonna establish that delivery game. You know what I'm saying? And then with hands on relief, we're gonna have these in some of these stores. Even if it's just local mom and pop stores, they're gonna be in these stores constantly though. That's what the next 5 years look like for me. We're gonna have some of these young boys, they're gonna be with us, and they're gonna have their own trucks and things like that. But other than that, I told you my dream, that's gonna take a couple years to come into fruition.
Yeah. So all his videos, he ends the same way with his slogan or catchphrase or whatever you want to say. I feel like the more videos I watch, I almost memorize the number myself. So you can
Y'all
go ahead
already
and
know
finish
what I
with those.
say, man. Ain't no job too big or too small, so go ahead and make that call, man. 267-776-8200. We say hands on, we mean it.